Hello there, kia ora. Look, I got a bit of a problem. I've run out of time to get everything done that I wanted to get done before the election day on Saturday. I'm actually having a big power cut today so they can bring in some excavation gear because I got a broken pipe in the backyard and there's live wires they need to bring the big machinery past, which means I lose a whole day to go about making content. And there's still so much stuff I wanted to explore. Like the reason why that hard right Rock the Vote party ends up at all of these Auckland C&R events. And there seems to be some really strong links between that party and Rock the Vote, or that ticket and Rock the Vote. Or how down on the West Coast you've got a Reform Party clone by someone who's a Donald Trump fan who's running for council there. Or the fact that I haven't even had a chance to look at the Better Wellington Independent Together team. I know there's at least one candidate on that list who was a big fan of the parliamentary protests and Marsden Point shutting down was some big conspiracy. And yeah, there was some weird stuff there where he said Jacinda Ardern made the R word, although he used the R word, look good. Lovely people, I'm sure, but I haven't had a chance to do all of that. What I do need to get done, though, is a couple of things for Saturday night, doing a live stream on Facebook and YouTube from 7 o'clock looking at the results from this year's local body elections. And what you need to do, if you haven't done so already, is get out there and vote. You've got until midday on Saturday to drop your voting forms off at a ballot box anywhere that they have them. You know, that's usually a library or council buildings. Some places are doing it in supermarkets. Some places have vans going around. There's a whole bunch of options there for you to be able to make sure you have your say. Because again, we're looking to have less than, on average, 50% of the country voting on huge decisions. Absolutely huge ones. Like you might have seen that comment from Christopher Luxon the other day about, young people doesn't need to lift themselves up by their bootstraps, that kind of bullshit. But for most regions, councils are one of the largest employers. And if they're having their budgets cut and they have to cut back services to make sure that they hit a rates cap that gets put in place because a whole bunch of candidates signed an unworkable pledge from the Taxpayers Union, well, that's a whole bunch of work that more young people can't get, or people of any age, which means that they end up either having to live off their parents because that's the law change, or leaving the country. There's impacts everywhere that come down to our local councils, which is why it is so important that you have your say and you get in good candidates who understand the machinery of how everything works, but also what it is that makes your community a home. So yeah, you've got till midday on Saturday to get that all sorted. So if you haven't already, dig out the paperwork. Please encourage everyone you can to get out there and vote as well, because the more people who vote, the better our democracy is for representing the public. It's as simple as that. Hey, thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. While you're here, why not hit that like button or share the video or even subscribe to the channel. You could even become a paid YouTube member so you can see things released in advance, you get access to some exclusive content, and like all these awesome people, you get to have your name at the end of the credits as well.